Hi, welcome to the Frank solution. In this video, I'll be showing you how to produce nylon using a local cutting and sewing machine. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel before, please like our videos, subscribe to our channel, and also ring the notification bell so that you can always see our videos. So I'll be showing you how to use the local cutting and sewing machine in those videos. So as you can see on my machine, I've already marked everything, make my measurement. So I'll just go by owning the machine using the switch. The switch is a regulator switch. Mine have a step one, step two, step three. I'm using the step two, which is a medium. Step three is very high, and that could easily cut your line. So what we just want to do, what we'll do is just to draw our line from the row and just place it in the appropriate measurements. You see my machine, I've already marked it before. So let me on the machine and wait for it to hot. Now just cut. Sorry, I'm using a bigger sample to show you how it works. So you see the nylon are just be cut from the row. So this nylon is composed of two. You can see how long it is. So if you fold it to the middle and cut it by the middle, you'll be getting two nylon. So let's say for instance you want to produce 100 nylon. All you just have to do is to cut 50 and divide the 50 by 2 and you get your 100 nylon. So this is how it works. So we now have our nylon. So two nylons from cutting just one nylon, which means that the side right now will be forming the bottom, while the part we cut will be forming the two sides of the nylon. So let's say the type of nylon we produce, let's say the quality of the nylon we just produced. Now I tried tearing the nylon by the side and you see it tears immediately, which means that these nylons were not properly sealed. And you don't want to give this type of nylon to your customers because you keep receiving negative feedback. You see the second one, the same thing. Now what was the problem? What happened? Why are they not well sealed? Let's repeat the process again, see, and try to figure out why they were not sealed. So I just have to draw the nylon again and let me see why they were not properly sealed. And you can see me, I'm drawing the nylon very tight. So immediately I mash the pedal and it cut it. You see it cut it immediately. And one thing I noticed is that once the machine starts cutting your nylon, just almost immediately your nylons are might not seal very well. So let's try the second experiment to see if our nylons are well sealed. Now you see I try to tear it by the side and you see it just tear again. This type of nylon will give you headache because your customers will keep giving you negative feedback, which is not good for business. Look at the second one, not also strong, tear by the side again. So I'll be showing you how to produce well sealed nylon, that you have the assurance that nobody is going to tell you that your nylons are not strong or your nylons are not well sealed. So let's do it. So unlike the first time, you don't want to draw the nylon very tight again. Just make it very free. Make sure that the nylons are very free. The nylons from the rows, they are very free. So, and you can see I already placed it on a measurement. I have my measurement on the machine, so you can do yours also. So when you mash the pedal, leave it for quite a little seconds, and just like 1 or 2 seconds before you remove it. So you see this particular nylon that we produce is perfectly sealed. Now I'm going to cut it and see how it is, to see if it's well sealed or it is like the others that were not well sealed. So like I told you before, you have to produce, let's say for instance, you want to produce 100, you just have to produce 50, call it by 2, you get this is a perfect measurement for this Satana nylon. So my measurement is on the top of the machine. Just make sure you get the real nylon, measure it with your ruler and mark the positions on top of the cutting machine so you can see how strong our nylons are, how strong. I'll check the other and you can see how strong. I tried tearing it by the side, but it's not tearing. You damage the nylon if you try to tear it from the side because these nylons are very well sealed. So to make work easy for you, make sure that you get the appropriate nylons, get the measurement for each of them, and mark them on top of your table so that it will it will help your speed. You can produce more nylon when the mark are already there instead of taking measurement for each nylon you are about to cut. So that is how the local cutting and sewing machine works. But now I have a little problem. If you notice, in the first times we were just mashing the pedal before we cut a liner. What about if we want to cut up to 5,000 to 10,000 liner? It means you have to keep mashing and mashing the pedal. So I don't want this kind of stress. So what I did is that I simply removed the wire cutting the nylon from the top, top, and put it on the ground. So in this case, the pedal is useless to me. I don't need a pedal, so I can just take the pedal away from the machine. And what I want to do is to just draw my nylon and put it on top of the wire, and it will cut it for me. So with that case, I can produce faster and with ease without stress. So now this object here is no longer needed. Sounding like weight to me now because it's useless. It has no functionality here. So now I'll remove it later on because I don't like it staying on top of my machine. So now, the reason I leave it is because this was a picture I've been showing you. I don't want to show you a picture of something and in the video you see a different machine. That's why I left it there. But as after this video, I'll remove it. So now with the structure and orientation that I have given to my machine, you'll see that it will be very easy for me. Now what I just have to do is to just drag my nylon and on my switch, make sure that it's hot. I'm going to put it on the step 2, not on step 3, because I don't want it to cut immediately. The more the nylon stay on top of the rope before it's cut, the better it seals. So now I just have to put it on top and allow it to cut. Now when it cuts, I draw off, put it again. When I know it's well sealed, I draw it up again. So if I want to produce 100 nylon, I'll keep doing this for up to 50 times, and after 50 times of cutting, I will just fold them into two and cut them by the middle and get my 100 nylon. So you see how easy it is producing with this method. No stress. I don't have to mash the pedal. You see, I just drag it, put it on top of the rope, and allow the rope to gum it and then drag it, and it's cut. So this is how it works. And what I want to cut the nylons now into two parts so that you can see exactly how you can go about with yours. Now let's say for instance you want to produce the 20 pieces of nylon in a sachet. You cut 10 times and divide those 10 the way I'm doing it right now into two, and you get the 20 pieces. So which means that literally there will be 19 inside, because one of those 20 pieces will form the sachet that will contain the other one. So it means there will be 19 pieces inside. But if you also want the 20 pieces to be inside, it's up to you. You are the manufacturer, you are the producer. So what you want is what you do. So you can see how nylon, this is how to produce your Satana nylon, and every other nylon follow the same suit. It's no different. You can see the machine is straightforward, just a rope, cut, seal, and cut. So that's it. So that's the end to this video. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to it. Like our videos, share our videos to your friends. It can be very helpful to your friends. And also ring that notification bell so that you can get our videos immediately we drop them. So thanks for listening, and God bless you. Now, if you have any questions or challenges, you can drop it in the comment section, or you can join the WhatsApp group for nylon production, and all your questions will be answered. The link to the WhatsApp group is in the description box. So thank you and see you again.